And we are alive. Nice. The ad is already
The
rolling.
ad beat the game.
Yeah, play your fave games and earn. Supercharge your games. Play all day and have no
I'm
life.
I'm guessing the deal you took, Seth, was merely to experiment with this technology and
Yeah,
not to
yeah.
endorse it.
Yeah, because like I checked the stuff out and all of that is kind of like, experimental
Right.
ads or something. So I was like, okay,
So
let's
I was
see how
about to
this
say, if
goes.
we got an endorsement deal, I think we just lost it.
Yeah, no. Thank fuck, like I would not endorse something like that.
Hey,
Hey,
Schnaufy, how's it
Schnaufy!
going? Glad to
Happy
see you. Good evening.
Tuesday! Yeah, so today is the last day in the next 200 years that's gonna have all of these twos. Twos together. Two.
It's Palindrome Day.
And
It
also
looks
that
exactly the
thing.
same going backwards. Can we go
Yeah.
backwards about 3 years, please?
And it's also is the same upside down, which is quite
That's
nice.
correct.
And also when you read it fast, it's two.
Yes, it's Morse code day.
Yes. Two.
Did
Of
you
course, now.
know? I
Yeah.
want to say, just a week or so ago, I believe in the UK, it was National Pie Week.
What? Why didn't
Yes.
anybody tell me that? Why didn't they get a
Well,
pie?
you see, pie
Fucking damn it.
manufacturers in the UK conspired to launch a National Pie Day celebration to spike sales back in '07. Um, and so there's lots of, I want to say in particular, savory pies that get shuttled around during that time of year. Shelby says, I'm not sure if the 22222 is right, but okay, I trust you, Seth.
Yeah, you
There
should
you go.
trust me. I'm a professional beatboxer. Starting in offline mode. Yes, please.
There is no other mode anymore.
Yeah. I
Oh
was
man.
watching H3 podcast, and they're also like quite hyped for Elden Ring.
Really? I
But
didn't know he played that many video
oh yeah,
games.
no, not that many. But like the big titles, and also they're a big fan of Final Fantasy 14.
Right on.
Okay, so
Sophie
last
says MC Seth in the house.
yes, in her house every day, all day, yo. Which would be cool if it wasn't sad. In other news, this is which way? That way. Um,
Did we light up the brazier in the blacksmith's workshop?
did we? No,
No,
we did
because
not.
it's right there.
How do I just from the yeah?
From the bonfire, yeah. Then you sit at the bonfire, remember, and then you can access the chest for what it's worth.
Yeah. Two.
3 days from Elden Ring. That's kind of
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. Wait. Can I?
You most certainly can.
Large Titanite shard. Gonna put Titanite on my stick. It's gonna be a metal stick instead of a wooden stick.
Could we maybe move the cam into the upper right-hand corner?
Yeah.
Because as it stands, I think it's blocking the soul counter and sometimes the acquired item
Yep.
um,
Let's see.
count.
Eh.
There we are.
I'm gonna put it like here so it doesn't obstruct that annoying pop-up. Because the pop-up is going to obstruct me because it needs to be on top for some reason to work.
Alright.
So, yeah, well, fuck it. It's gonna be like that. I sold out and I'm proud of it. I earned 70 cents from those ads. 70
You sold
hard
out-
earned.
And you
Yeah?
seem very unhappy about it.
Yeah, I sold out very cheaply. Shape up. Did he try to whack me with his hammer?
No, he thinks he's working at the anvil.
Right, give dull ember?
Yeah. It
Yeah,
allows
okay.
him to reinforce your weapons or infuse your weapons.
Okay, well.
Navi says you can buy a Ritter Sport on sale for 70 cents. Oh, okay, that's worth
Ooh.
it then.
Yeah, that's totally worth it. Okay, just Bunch of things that I don't need. What is that? That is just a longbow. Oh well. Can I even reinforce? Ooh, I can reinforce my staff.
Yeah, of course.
Wow, I need 30 more. Should I? I'm not sure if I should reinforce the dagger as well, because I'm planning on getting rid of it at some point.
In favor of?
Something that is a bit bigger and a bit more stabby.
I see.
Yes. Wait, what is this? Open. It's locked. Oh well.
Yeah, you do technically need a key there, but if we sit at the bonfire, he'll move, and we can get at the chest he's sitting on, remember?
Ah, you're right.
Pretty sure the treasure isn't anything we can use, but it's just nice to have in our box.
True. Can I help you, Beppo?
Oh no, Twinkling Titanite, we can use that later on. And then the hammer, which as strength weapons go is actually very, very good.
So, during our last walk today, Beppo found a huge stick that was like twice his size, and he was bringing it everywhere with him. And then he tried to, you know, enter the house and got stuck at the door. And so he just like looked at me and he was like, "What do I do? I don't know what to do."
He would not let it go?
No. And he could not get through the door with it.
Did you help him get it through the door?
Yes, and I'm gonna regret it tomorrow morning because I assume he's gonna just like destroy it everywhere. Okay, is the barrel not there anymore? No.
Oh no, barrel's there.
Oh, it's behind him, no?
No, he may have kicked it down earlier.
Ah,
and it just,
okay.
like, ended up going wide.
Oh, wow, that grab.
The barrel trap practically never works as intended.
Yeah.
Half the time, he won't even kick it down at all. You'll get nearer the enemy, and he'll prime a swing with his machete that clips straight into the gunpowder and sends him up in flames.
Right.
I want to say I've had the flame barrel hit me maybe 2 times across all of my playthroughs. Not as like a surreptitious brag about my skill, as in I did not know what was going on half the time, and it still missed me. Hey, Savage. Good afternoon.
Hi, Savage.
How's it going?
Happy today.
You're having far too much fun with that, ain't you?
I know.
Oh, goodness gracious, I was entirely wrong. Pi Day, or Pi Week in the UK is in early March.
Oh.
My bad.
Oh, well, that's soon. That's good. I didn't miss it.
No. We'll have to celebrate by buying and eating pie and then feeling slightly bad about our dietary choices.
Oh no, the horror.
Now he says I like today. Well, I will say, Eclipse's advice was spot on. Our magic does seem to be quite a bit stronger with having reinforced the staff. Did not know that reinforcing the physical casting implement actually improved the potency of magic in this franchise.
Damn it. Yeah, okay.
Now, is that the one on March 14th? I don't know. It's an entire week. It's
It
like
should be on March 14th because that's the pi day. But like pi as the mathematical number pi.
Well, let me see. Back in 2020, UK Pi Day, or Pi Week, began on or around, March 4th.
Man, that sucks. They missed a nice opportunity.
Hello?
Hello. Hello.
Howdy. Schnaufi says, I missed the 77.777 kilos on my car. It made me more sad than it should.
Yeah.
Oh no, sorry. 77,777.
Right.
I need to remember that elsewhere, Periods
Son of
are
a-
used in place of commas. And Pot, thank you so much for the lurk and the resub.
Thank
Really
you, Pot.
appreciate it.
Oh, while we're on that, there we go.
And thank you, Potato.
Thank you, Potato, and thank you for starting the hype train. You seffed it
Oh,
up.
nice. That's
I'm
that's
not-
how potatoes do. We hype it up.
Yeah. Woohoo.
If
Oh,
by
yeah.
it you mean your cholesterol, then yes.
No, it's not. It's not hype train yet. It's one more needed
Oh.
for the hype train.
I've
bad.
already used mine.
Additional fee.
Oh, he's one of Aldia's knights, the Forlorn.
Oh, god damn it.
Potato, thank you so much.
Thank you,
Now
Potato.
it should be a hype train.
A hype train is close. I have no idea.
Hype train is here. It should be.
I guess. No, I guess it must. It has to be more than one person.
No! Fucking bullshit.
Which is, oh wow, I never thought of using that door as a shortcut. Yeah. It's something of an open secret in the Souls 2 community that if perfectly adjusted, you can roll straight through the opening of the door into the bottom floor of the barracks.
I fucking
It's
hate this boss.
really chancy though.
It is. You have to aim straight for the middle. If you're a little bit off the middle, you're gonna just slide down.
Now remember, there are NPCs we can summon to help out.
Oh yeah, I know. I just don't want to give up. Never give up, never surrender.
I understand. Never give up, never surrender, buff your favorite games.
God damn it. No! Fuck. I fucked it up. And yeah. Son of a fucking bitch. Yeah, that's okay. Oh, I got 2 more students today, so now I'm at 4.
Brilliant.
Yay.
Well done. I also got 2 more today, 1 in each class at the last minute.
Nice.
Noise.
Wait, is
I'm
that
so
nice
scared.
or...
It's-
Oh.
It's been so long since I've done any appreciable volume of instructional work, and again, I still don't know exactly what I'm doing, so I'm on pins and needles at virtually all times. Shinobi says I also get 2 more tomorrow.
I fucking hate this door. But when you get it, it's so worth it because it saves so much time. Then again, all of the times that accumulated of you falling down
Yeah.
instead of getting it,
I was gonna say, maybe don't religiously attempt to throw yourself through the door.
I'm gonna succeed this time.
I think once you figure it out, it's not really a gamble on doing it.
I've seen people who apparently quote-unquote know it. I mean, as Seth does. Just miss about 1 in 3. It's chancy, no matter what you do.
Well,
Dun,
I
dun,
found it
dun,
as long as you
dun,
just
dun.
walk forward in like the middle of that opening, you should be fine.
Yeah, the problem is when that big guy is chasing me, I don't have time to like look down and aim for the middle.
Yeah.
So I kinda have to
Yeah.
like toss myself.
You just gotta relax. It's not the big. So I have to say, I'm slightly disappointed in Fallen Order New Game Plus.
You already beat it?
Yeah.
What
Why?
the hell? How long were you streaming the other day?
No, I did it off stream because the next stream is probably gonna be on Friday or Saturday.
Oh, I see.
And,
I see.
I didn't want to leave it unbeat. But it didn't actually take that long.
Final boss is hard as hell, though.
Oh, yeah.
Like
We
the
have-
rest of the game's pretty simple. That one fight is pretty damn grating.
No, I actually couldn't beat the last boss. Like, Vader is invincible.
You know what I mean.
I know. But yeah, yeah, it did struggle.
Hey, Eclipse.
Hi,
Good
Clips.
evening. How are you doing? Hope you're well. Now, if he says I also get 2 more students tomorrow. Oh yeah, I guess we're just all getting
The two.
last minute transfers.
All the twos.
Such as all the sweet trauma. Oh, what the Jedi Fallen Order final boss? Yeah, Again,
Yeah.
pretty simple game for the most part. That last boss, and, well, some people think the final boss on Dothamir is pretty challenging too, but...
Oh yeah, a little bit.
Malakas?
Not as much as
Yeah.
the second sister.
Yeah, he wasn't that bad as Trilla. Like, she isn't that bad until she starts just speedy running everywhere.
Until phase 2, effectively.
Yeah.
No, Malikos took me, I want to say, 3 tries, and I forget for Trilla, but more than 3.
Oh, I still remember when I was streaming it. It took me, what, an hour and a half? Shit.
Yeah. No. Maybe just under an hour. Eclipse says, I hate that door shortcut. I'm pretty sure most of us do. Like, it is needlessly tricky.
Stupid.
Needlessly risky for a standard shortcut. I mean, it's different, which I can applaud, but I don't really think the risk-reward calculus was all that well balanced here. I mean, there is the shortcut on the first level of the barracks that can help.
Yeah. You stop falling down, please. I don't like it when I have to aim, when I have to, shoot him down, like from up there, because I keep sliding every time I shoot a bit, and then I fall down.
Sounds kind of like an Immortal Unchained experience.
Pretty much, yeah.
How do you think they feel?
They-
They're just trying to do their job and they're falling off of shit left, right, and center. Oh yeah, look at that. Great heavy soul arrow is the way to go. I would start with my strongest projectiles to whittle them down. That way when ideally, I would be down to the weakest soul arrow once there's only one or maybe one in change Ruin Sentinels still standing.
I want to get down to as little of them as possible.
Yeah.
Because individually, as we see, they're really not that bad, regardless of your build. It's the whole fact that there's 3 of them, and they have phenomenal range for melee-based enemies, so they really control the space in their arena.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think it's a brilliantly designed fight. Like, really frustrating the first time, but well designed.
If I remember correctly, it was really frustrating the first 50 times until I killed them.
Well, yes, of course.
And even then, I summoned an NPC that ended up doing most of the work, just like magicking them to death.
Pilgrim Belclair. Yeah, she's great. She's how I had to do this the first time around.
You really effed them up.
Oh crap. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, they've got several options for long-range attacks.
Yeah.
Remember, they've got the leap attack, they've got the spin when
spinning,
you're on the
yep.
ground floor, and
Yeah,
they
yeah.
can toss their shields at you. Eclipse says, I like to take my time on the first dude, then blitz one of them on the floor.
Oh.
That's a
actually
good
not
way to do it.
Just a second. Beppo. Beppo.
I tend to do either that or kill the first one, wait for the second one to make their way over to the elevated platform, and whittle them down until the third one jumps up, then move back down to the ground and try to isolate them until I can focus one down. Is there Halberd any good, by the way? I don't think I've ever looked at its stats. I mean, I'd assume the range is incredible.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
Not a problem. Welcome back. Sarah says it's not available to players, sadly. Is it not? Is it the one bit of their gear that isn't?
Oh.
Flip says with magic, Brady's way would be good. Save your great heavy soul arrows till the second one jumps up, get it down, then roll off as the third jumps up. Yeah, that's what I would recommend as well. So let's not open with great heavy soul arrow, let's just start with great soul arrow. So it says, I love their set though, except the helm. Oh, not a fan of the helmet? I think it looks pretty cool. Granted, more so on them than it does on a player, but I'm generally a big fan of brass armors.
No.
Something, the art historian, and I guess at this point, Dark Souls boss design analyst TV Skyn pointed out in his series of kind of fun, analytical, blind playthroughs slash video essays, is their armor, in fact their entire design, seems to be based around a motif of deprivation or starvation. Like, notice how the engravings on their armor appear to resemble flesh pulled taut over, like, a rib cage. Over bones. Like, they're meant to look inhumanly gaunt, and almost as if they're starving. Which is interesting. I never took the time to slow down and actually look at their armor closely enough to pick that out.
Almost lost my pants with that one. Come, puppy. Hey. Puppy? Just a second, I'm communicating with my pets. Puppy. There we go. The thing was, Poppy wanted to get in, but Beppo was at the door, so I had to hold him until Poppy gets in.
Flip says that's interesting. Could be symbolic of the prison and the wasting effect of sin on someone like the Lost Sinner. Yeah, it could. Or reflect the fact that they're like golem guardians of the prison. Like, maybe they absorb the souls of the people they kill during escape attempts or something. Like they're, you know, like those classic tabletop gaming monsters that are basically sentient construct prisons. They're called different things in different tabletop settings, but nasty usually, one and all. I wonder if the same motifs are present on the Ruin armor in DS3. I don't know.
Oh, why is there more of you now? Bye.
That says I never thought about that. Since they're magical constructs, I never really considered aesthetics. I mean, granted, I had to have somebody else who's far more competent and better in my field than I am pointed out to me through a YouTube video, but I love aesthetics, so I do try to break these things down. And if that's something you're interested in, be sure to check out either live or as a VOD, the Elden Ring playthrough that Eclipse and I will be commentating, because it's going to get into as much tedious world analysis as we can possibly present you.
And I'm gonna be there too.
And Potato's going to be streaming Elden Ring as well, so you'll have lots of stuff to watch live and after the fact. We're gonna be a regular content factory this weekend, gamers.
Yeah.
You'll have a lot of stuff to watch live and dead.
Mostly dead.
Yeah, if you look at my playthrough.
Oh.
I hate it.
Bosses, maybe. Like, Potato, the way you play, you're gonna finish Elden Ring, like, 12 hours in one shot.
Well, I mean, I gotta do, finish it before I start work, so yeah.
And I'm gonna be looking at, like, a knife for 30 minutes. Yeah,
to see it from all the angles.
again, the only weapon from the entire game I've seen, like, in detail, is my type of weapon. So I'm really excited to get hands on it.
Rapier?
No, it looks like a katana
Falchion?
with a really broad blade. Again, I was unintentionally spoiled on it, but before I instituted my complete and total Elden Ring media blackout. But I want it. I want it.
Yeah,
I am
see,
fascinated
you know the
how many... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
problem? No, go ahead, Sophie.
I was gonna say I'm fascinated how many people that I know that are gonna play Elden Ring tried to be in a media blackout and all failed.
Well, because
Well,
if
spoilers,
you
yes.
think about
They
it,
look at themselves, probably.
no, not just that, but it's like the highest profile release of the quarter, probably. So a lot of gaming media, or even media related to entertainment that's not directly about Elden Ring, is going to be talking about or mentioning it in passing.
Yeah.
Like, oh, upcoming releases for February 2020. That's how I got spoiled on, like, that one boss before I went into the hardline, blackout. Because, or no, not February, like, just upcoming releases for 2022, sorry. Or, you know, most anticipated properties this year, or, games we hope to see more of this year. Things like that. Lots of fairly innocuous things are going to include Elden Ring footage and coverage.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of those people didn't necessarily fail and give in to, like, a desire to learn more about or see the game, just the game is everywhere. It would be like, if you were crazy enough, trying to avoid spoilers or seeing anything from the latest COD.
Oh, well, every time that comes out, I manage to not really see.
Damn it.
But the thing is, like, for Elden Ring, the only thing really spoiled for me was, well, the stuff I looked for, which was the co-op things.
Mm-hmm.
And just the names and maybe the visuals of certain classes.
Okay.
Of one that was, like, very specific, and I still don't know any, like, big things about that class.
Gonna be a fun time. Hopefully there's as much content again as we've been anticipating. If there isn't, we'll call corporate.
Yeah.
They seem more likely to perform the spin attack when there's multiple sentinels still alive, don't they?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
And they usually perform it in tandem.
Not necessarily.
Okay.
There you go, Seth. There you go. Don't get careless now. The range on the spin isn't as great as it appears. It's more frightening than it actually...
Yeah.
Or it looks more frightening than it is. Damn it.
Yeah. Whew.
Hey,
Hola.
Equilibrium, welcome to the stream. Good evening, I hope you're well. And since we're just a little late on stream, happy birthday. Yeah, which try we on? Ruin Sentinels, somewhere in the neighborhood of 8.
No, I think it was less, because I have 12 deaths, and I think I died like 6 times on...
Oh, was it that many?
On the
That
door,
was like
I
4.
think.
But, yeah, like, anywhere from 6 to 8, I think. Or 6 or 7. Eclipse says, you got this. I agree. That was very close.
Yeah, the first one is easy, the second one I just need to, you know, burst down as fast as possible, and then for the third one I need to have at least 1 health left.
Second one's the hardest.
Yeah, because you need to dodge his partner as well.
It is kind of hard to keep them separate, yeah.
Really is.
And not to activate their leap attacks. So
I'm
you
actually
kind of
fine
like...
with the leap attacks, because you can really, like,
No! Oof, my god.
Exploit. Well, now, Potato, you can really exploit them with a melee build. Given the
Oh, yeah.
casting time for magic, it seems like Rather, there is no difference between openings. Openings kind of exist on a binary. You either have an opening to launch a single soul arrow, or you don't.
Yeah.
Oh no, Brady, I do agree with you. Seth fucked up when she chose her.
Oh, well, here's the thing. Think about what this is going to do to, like, the gargoyles or the Lost Sinner. It's gonna shred them. Well, the Sinner anyway. I'm not sure about the gargoyles' magic defense. I don't think it's that high, and indeed I think they may be weak, but... And again, pleased to report from, like, my highest weigh-in during the pandemic, I have lost somewhere in the neighborhood of 10 pounds.
Nice!
Wait, wasn't it 8, like, a couple of days ago?
No. It was around 9. Then,
Wow.
or over 9. Sorry. And from my highest weigh-in, on average, I'd say I've lost around 9.
Nice. So now when somebody asks you how much weight you lost, you can say, it's over 9 pounds.
Thank you, Eclipse. I appreciate it, man. I don't need to lose much more to get to, like, my ideal weight. This is the one day I, don't have access to meal prep food, though, so I'm treating myself to, like, a little takeout, a small meal. As a reward, as has been my custom. And then I'm just gonna keep losing it. Equilibrium asks, can you open the secret doors, the illusory, not illusory, sorry, in this game, the secret passages during the boss fight? I am uncertain.
Ooh, I never actually considered that.
I would think not. Well, maybe if you could use one to get to the other raised platform, that could be a game changer.
They have anything to actually stop you from using. I mean, I don't remember how big they are, but I think, you know, if you could hide in there, they probably couldn't reach you.
Oh, Eclipse says if you could, it'd be a fog wall.
Ah.
That's right, because all of the entrances and exits to the arena are sealed. Thank you, Eclipse.
Unless that's considered the arena. Probably not, though. I mean, they'd probably consider that.
No, and
Yeah.
I have a feeling Eclipse would know.
Eclipse would know. Did Eclipse do a low health run or level 1 run of second game?
I think he may be working through it. Right, man? Yeah, Eclipse says I'm doing it right now.
Ah! Likely a dog wall? What?
just a wall of dogs.
A wall of
barking at you
pups.
that you can't kill, man.
Bark, bark, bark.
No, I'll fight the boss. Okay, God, shit, I'll fight the boss. If I see, like, the dogs in Elden Ring, I think I'm just going to have an episode.
What if poison dogs?
Well, then that just means their outward characteristics reflect their true inner nature. Toxic, venomous, barky. Must be stopped.
Beppo is a good boyo.
Beppo is different. Beppo, again, is a hot dog given, like, animate life. There.
Hot dog animatronic.
You cannot convince me that that thing was not like a stuffed animal that some child's wish brought to life.
He is my Pinocchio. I am his Geppettina. Wow. Serves you right for watching crappy cooking shows in the middle of the night.
I know, I was bad. I stayed up playing Ace Attorney and watching terrible cooking videos well on into the wee hours of the morning. One of those things was worth it. One of those things was not. The host of the cooking, I feel obligated to say program, in question, was attempting to make something called a pizza burger that ultimately was neither pizza nor burger.
I mean, I have seen, like, in fast food joints, like, those pizza burgers are basically just a really, really big burger.
Motherfucker.
Split into, like, triangle slices.
Or, like, the way I've seen some people do it is, like, a burger with, like, melted mozzarella and a tomato sauce and, like, a handful of toppings. That makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Like, if you need something filling, or maybe you've been out, like, on the town drinking, that sounds like a decent enough meal.
I mean, if you've
Definitely.
been in the town drinking, pretty much anything's gonna sound like a decent meal.
Of course, but I mean, that would do some good to mop up some of the excess alcohol. Oh, there he is with his stick.
Yes, that's the stick that he wasn't able to get through the door with.
Ooh, Brady. Scientific experiment suggestion. Making some case cooking recipes and seeing if drunk people will enjoy those.
Ooh.
Or if no amount of alcohol can help.
Well, I was going to say, how many friends do I have that drink? Well, I have one who drinks way too much. But other than that, Savage says I've never seen a corgi with a tail before.
Yeah, so the thing is that in Germany it's forbidden to cut dogs' tails, so...
Which is good.
Yeah, that's very good.
I agree with that.
And ears, I assume, right?
Yeah, of course.
But I... See, like, the friend I'm closest to here in this city would definitely not be up for trying Kay's cooking.
Aww.
Well, you don't tell them that, you invite them out for drinks and then offer them case cooking.
They would recognize it.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
obviously
They
not
are a
getting
person of the
invited out.
internet.
So, here's what the pizza burger ended up resembling, okay? Like in the cooking show. Boiled, washed, ground beef, so very K style, in like a baking tray with a bunch of like crushed up, like kind of frosted wheat cereal, and then covered in a ton of garlic powder, and I shit you not, nearly an entire full bottle of onion powder. Yes, I know, Seth, that's outrageous. And massive
Onion powder.
hunks. Understand this. Yeah, it's a common seasoning over here, especially like regionally. It's pretty good, but strong. Then covered in massive sliced slabs from a brick. Get this, a brick of plastic American cheese. Stuck in the oven for like 20 minutes, so the cheese doesn't even really melt all that much. And that is the pizza burger, apparently.
That sounds disgusting. Also, I want to try it.
He washed the beef!
Is that a sharp? Here.
Eh.
It's light, however faint it might
Why
Did-
do
did
you
he-
wash the beef?
He washed the beef and then cooked it in beef broth.
What was the cereal even doing in there? I guess it's like for breadcrumbs if you were making patties, but he never made patties! It was just like beef, cereal, plastic shit hash.
That's a description. A shit hash.
Navi says that I was worried about eating 200 grams of cheese. What a fool I am.
fool
well,
indeed.
you know, as a snack, or like the replacement for a meal, that's not necessarily the worst thing you could do. You've just
You
got
did
to
it
be
for
mindful
dinner.
of your fat intake for the rest of the day.
I
I...
must say, Brady, I watched that latest Nico Kata video from a couple of days.
He was disabled still, right?
Yeah. What, he broke his heel spur?
Sure.
Yeah. Is it just, like, it's not just me. He looks sadder and sadder every
Yes.
video, right?
He looks sadder. Orlin seems genuinely distraught at having to do this. And the sad thing is, these new videos, even by his standards, at least to me, are boring.
Yeah. Because they're always
Because-
the same.
Well, no, now he's just, like, bickering with Orlin. He's not, like, throwing food across the room and pooping himself and, like, dancing and...
Yeah, just
Stomping
putting food
around-
in his mouth and then screaming like a little baby.
Yeah, do you know what I mean, though? Like, there was very limited appeal to the older stuff, like, from the original Disabled
Yeah.
Saga, as I'm afraid we have to call it. because he himself, as we've mentioned many times on stream, is a talented actor, like a performer. He's
He's
charismatic.
awesome with the violin.
And he is, yeah. So, when he was doing this over-the-top, kind of super campy shtick, it was more appealing than it should have been, right? Like, normally nobody would watch that. Several of us were like, yeah, I'll see a little bit of this. But now that he's just kind of acting unpleasant without the gratuitous pantomime and literal
Son
song
of
and
a
dance
bitch.
show, it's not appealing even to his already limited audience, I don't
Yeah.
think.
Not
He's
that
just arguing with his husband astride an altar of Taco Bell in bed.
Yeah, and going like my nutritionist ordered this for me, and then it's like,
Yeah, I know.
what, did she order you a week's worth of food?
Yes.
Oh, mother of...
Equilibrium says, seems you still can't handle the door. Man, take it from somebody who lived this game in adolescence. It is really difficult. Potato's like singularly talented. When you're under pressure...
I had a 50% success rate with that because
Yeah.
I just rush in and, you know, try it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It is the least consistent, least reliable shortcut, or one of them in the entire franchise. Up there with those that involve, like, jumping out of elevators mid-ascent.
Oh, handle. Haha, nice pun. Haha, haha, ha.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, fuck off.
Well, I was going to say that we didn't really have difficulty opening it or anything, so, like, yes, it's a pun. Does it even fit the context,
Guys,
though?
I think this guy doesn't want to jump because I keep pushing him with the soul arrow.
Well,
Oh,
the
never
shield
mind.
works. We've learned that much.
I think I got him angry.
No, I'd honestly be pretty okay with Fold in order if the whole game was just pushing people off cliffs with the force.
I did that as soon as I learned the pushy thing. I was pushing people off
Yeah.
the cliff.
Yeah.
Ooh, or just fighting ATSTs. That's fun.
Oh yeah, that's also fun.
Or like, oh, a purge trooper that is causing me trouble. He's
Yeet.
standing next to a cliff. Yeet. Yeah.
Purge Troopers, a division that specializes in self-induced explosive diarrhea for weight loss.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
The Empire's like hard-nosed professional trainers. So, I will say, with the magic build, the timing here for exploiting those openings on them specifically is a lot trickier. It's much
Oh, yeah.
tighter. Because you now have, it would appear to me, a pretty considerable recovery time associated with your own animations.
Yeah. And also if I fall down once, I'm fucked.
Let me just get my chair real quick.
Ugh. Oh shit, here we go again. I'm gonna have a third counter that is just gonna say gravity. I feel like gravity is the most dangerous boss in this entire game.
Oh, that's true. That's definitely true.
Yeah. Hey Brady, have you played the Fallen Order on the PS4, right?
That's correct, yeah.
Have you experienced many bugs?
Goodness, this was some time ago near the beginning of the pandemic, but I want to say no. Certainly none that seemed particularly disruptive. Maybe the game crashed once or twice throughout the entire playthrough, which, I mean, for hardware pushing PS4 titles was, as you know, nothing terribly unusual.
Yeah. Okay, so you want to hear the stuff that I experienced?
Yeah, go ahead.
There was audio desyncing that was terribly inconsistent. There was you know that first time you fight an AT, the ATST?
Yeah, when it's a boss
Yeah.
fight.
Yeah, did not have any like background music, just complete utter silence and then sounds of blast.
Explosions,
Pew
yeah.
pew pew.
Yeah. Yeah, it was really weird. Then like complete audio desyncs in the cinematics where they talk. There was the underwater opening of boxes where BD stays on your shoulders, but it looks like he's rummaging through the box.
Great.
And there was just enemies falling through the textures, like an Ogdo in Bogano, just jumping and falling through the textures and dying.
I think I may have seen that happen. Not on Bogano specifically, but like somewhere in the game, I think.
I haven't had a single one, I think.
Yeah, but you're playing on PC.
Yeah, yeah.
And
I think it may have happened with a Night Brother, Seth.
Oh,
I could
you're
be wrong
right.
there.
Yes, you are right. One Night Brother did go through the texture.
It's fine, we're not gonna complain about having to fight one less Night Brother.
True.
And Potato, was I right or was I right? Dothamir's probably the best stage in the game.
yeah, it's pretty fun actually.
You actually get to fight
you go-
humanoid enemies, which is something that should have happened way more frequently in the game.
Oh yeah.
I wish we'd seen more of the bounty hunters or the criminal syndicate.
Yeah.
Their
the
units were all
bounty
really
hunters
cool.
were just like some random encounters. I was kind of when I was on that asteroid hoping it would, last a little longer.
Me too. Me too. Again, that's my main complaint. Great game, beautiful game, focuses way too much on the wilderness and just fighting wildlife.
Yeah, but I'm kind of hoping, changes with the second
Yeah.
edition of the game.
I want to fight more like humanoid or at least like sentient factions
Yes.
with their own unique units and combat philosophies and all
Oh,
that.
yes, please.
Equilibrium says Dathamir's backtracking was horrendous though. Not for me anyhow, but I could see like if you revisited it like planet after planet it could be.
Yeah, for me it was like Dathomir. For me, it was like the most beautiful and like unique looking planet, especially when you fall down and go through like the Blight Town version of Dathomir. But
Which is
the
nowhere near as
backtrack.
bad as Blight Town.
Yeah. But like in the start, which you had to backtrack, I think twice before unlocking that shortcut, was just. Bleh.
Equilibrium says there was one area which you could barely backtrack to anymore without glitching through the weirdest labyrinth? Really?
Really?
Well, the glitch... I don't recall. But, you're right in that some areas, if you're like trying to go for completion, are kind of hard to reach. But, I mean, for me anyway, that was true nowhere more than Zepho. Which
Wait,
could be
what?
an absolute choice.
Zepho was the jungle
The
one,
planet
right?
with the ice caves. No, the
Ah.
jungle planet was Kashyyyk.
All right.
Equilibrium says it almost didn't even seem intended to be able to get there anymore, one of the later areas. Oh, was it the cave with the kind of, Noiopteran dragon? Am I getting the scientific name for, like, that's correct, like Noioptera? Let me see. Neoptera is the class of winged insects, but... Oh, my bad. I'm so sorry. It's Chiroptera,
Wow, Brady, I can't believe you made that kind of mistake.
the order of bats. What was that, Potato?
I will never forgive you for that mistake.
I know, I deserve it. Equilibrium says, because so much is blocked off after completing story parts, and yeah, something like that. I think they patched in some sort of fast travel eventually, didn't they? Not that I saw.
Yeah, they did.
Not that I
They
saw.
did.
How?
But I think
Where?
in New Game Plus, though, I don't think you get it in the.
It's like a game
in
that
the
doesn't
first
really
play.
need fast travel, though.
It was like a game that doesn't really need New Game Plus.
Yeah. To
I
be
mean,
honest.
I'm playing it right now because I want to platinum it, but I was kind of expecting, you know, to at least keep the force abilities, at least the skills learned. Maybe you know.
Or like the dual
Fuck
saber.
you.
There's no reason to gate off the dual saber. Well
Yeah.
done, Seth.
Thank you. Alright, now
I
let's
was kinda
open the 50
disappointed
hidden doors.
The dual wielding lightsabers was just a power move and not like constant.
Yeah,
Toggle
really.
the walls.
So, yeah, make sure you crack open all them passages. There's not much you can gather from inside, but I mean, they're there.
There we go. I feel like in Harry Potter, just trying to get all the... And I
Right.
think there was like a hidden door inside a hidden room.
Inside
or
of one of them,
something
I
like-
think. And
yeah.
Yokai Gus is in town. They say thank you to Potato for the subscription.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
You know what I hope they don't do in the in Fallen Order 2?
Hmm.
I hope they don't do some bullshit reasoning to strip you away of your powers
Yeah.
after you learn them again. Like add new. There's plenty of like Jedi abilities, force powers you can add to learn further.
Here's a fun idea. Let Mirren, I think that's her name, teach us some
Magic.
Night Sister powers.
Oh, yeah,
Yes!
some nice combos.
Let Marin be a fucking
Or-
playable character.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Let her be a playable character. That'd even be better than her teaching us her powers.
Yes.
I think I want her in a mentor role because I want to just like throw Seer in a refrigerator and never have to deal with her character again.
Yes.
She's
I don't
terrible.
think I know a single person that enjoyed Seer's character.
I know
She
some
was
people
just
who
kinda
don't mind her,
depressing.
but
But I'd actually prefer like you know, Final Fantasy style combat where you can control both Marin and
Oh,
kind of swap between them, like
Yeah.
certain encounters in Batman Arkham Knight.
yeah, but still be able to, you know, like mainline any of them.
Yeah.
For
That'd
like,
be
the
cool.
Actual playthrough story. Or even better, maybe make it depending on which one you choose to play, the story, you know, is
Yeah.
a little bit different.
Diverges.
Yeah.
Or you have to complete 2 different quest lines to unlock like a final campaign. Maybe give us an ability where BD-8 can like hack his way into giant war mechs and control them remotely.
I want a BB-8 toy.
So like, I don't know, you could have some kind of kaiju style gameplay with BD. You know, like Giant Clank from the original Ratchet and Clank trilogy. I always loved those stages.
Oh yeah, those were amazing.
I don't know, I don't really trust the little guy. I think if you gave him too much power, he could turn on us easily.
Make BD-8 the main villain of the next game.
He is actually a
for it.
Sith Lord.
Darth BD.
Darth B.
Oh, that's right.
BB-8.
It's BB-8 from the new film trilogy
Yeah.
and BD-1 from the game, right?
Ah,
The,
yeah, true.
The D in BD stands for Darth.
Oh god.
Hey,
Hey,
Bud,
Bud.
thank you so much for the raid. Really
Welcome,
appreciate
raiders.
it, man. And welcome,
Ah!
one and all. 2 explosions. Remember,
Welcome to
there-
Jackass. Yes.
Yeah, this is the Bonfire Chamber.
Whew.
Now, Seth, do we have a Ferris Lockstone?
I think yes, one.
Brilliant! It's
Whew,
time to
let's
use
see.
it.
That was small and squarish, right? Okay, maybe I don't
That's
then.
correct. Oh,
Looks like you
shit.
don't.
Fortunately, Merchant Hag Malentia has one for sale if we pop
Yes.
one back to Majula, which is also a great place to level since we've got a ton of souls. Let me see. Pot says, time to rack up those deaths. Oh, I don't know. We just cleared the Ruined Sentinels. That's always a good sign. And Equilibrium asks, is the Jedi Fallen Order sequel confirmed to continue the storyline with Cal? Well, it is a direct sequel, so I think
Yeah,
so.
they just said it's a direct sequel, so story-wise, yes, but not necessarily with Cal, though. But let's hope so.
But the way
Is
it
this
ended,
where I wanted?
it
No.
seems like Cal would... It doesn't necessarily have to mean he's the playable character.
Yeah, but he's gonna be there
He
for
probably will be.
Yeah.
But
I mean, it would be
So-
kind of
so-
stupid if they went for like him as a mentor and someone else.
yeah.
And then you have to relearn all the abilities again.
Oh, be sure to talk to her to see if we can grab that ring.
Didn't
Oh.
we already get the ring?
Can we buy the old branch, the fragrant branch from her? Savage says, ta-ta for now, gotta go do adult stuff. Alright,
boy.
Savage. Take care, man. Talk to you later. There you
Oh.
go. Now that, when equipped, drastically increases the number of souls you gather from enemies you dispatch.
That is
and
absolutely
it's-
fantastic.
Plus 1, so it's actually really drastic, that effect.
Okay, which one do I...
The Ring of Blue, you can probably
The Ring
get rid
of
or
Blue?
the Blue Seal. Blue Seal, sorry. The Way of Blue's ring.
Okay, and I want this one.
Covetous Silver Serpent ring, yeah.
Okie dokie, and I want to level up as well. I... I didn't find any, did I? No. Level up.
Never hurts to check, though.
I forgot what I was going for here.
Okay, let's see. We generally want to level Intelligence, we want to level Faith so we can use hexes once we access the Hex Trainer. We want to level Attunement to make our spells more potent and reduce our casting time. And so, we also want to level Adaptability to increase or decrease casting time. And of course, we also want to buff our games!
Rewards! Play your fave games! And
At
earn!
some point, Steph, I would gently encourage you to level health and stamina, because both are...
So basically I have to do everything.
Yes, but not in equal measure. Our primary stats are, and forever shall be, intelligence, attunement, and to a far lesser extent, faith. Equilibrium says, I would not mind them taking some elements or inspiration from KOTOR. Yeah, those games are great. Second
I
game
still
would have been
haven't played
absolutely
it.
fantastic if they were allowed to finish it, you know?
Yeah,
Hey, Kay, hey!
hi,
Potato's here
Kay.
too now.
Okay.
Hi, Seth. Hi, Brady. Fuck you, potato, huh?
That's fine.
Just that
yeah.
I never shut up, so nobody has a chance to talk.
I bought myself, well, I pre-ordered the KOTOR game for Switch, like the physical copy, and then I decided to not do it, like I cancelled it, because... no! Why?
Well, he's gotta live up to his name now, doesn't he?
Okay, he is taking damage. For some reason
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like, why didn't I hit him?
He says, hey, Silent Potato.
I'm not silent.
Well, that you don't really have to specify Silent Potato. Most of them are, I would think.
If your potato talks to you, maybe you should visit a therapist. And talk to a therapist, not just visit them.
Well, who knows? Nobody ever asks how they are.
Yeah,
Maybe they'd appreciate it.
Yeah.
Oh, here comes the projectile attack.
Well,
you know
ow.
the first thing that calls to mind for me? The very similar attack performed by the dark side in Kingdom Hearts. Remember where it starts kneeling and launching, homing projectiles out of the void
Yeah.
in its chest? Now,
Kingdom
what you want
Hearts-
to do
Yeah?
when you see it priming that attack, I learned this by strategizing with Exit, is ideally go directly behind it.
Ah, okay.
because it's unlikely the projectiles will track you back there. You can also then use your knife to get some quick damage in. Sorry, what were you going to say, Kingdom Hearts?
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts would be a perfect game for the Switch if it was, you know, not in cloud mode.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, agreed.
cloud game, whatever the fuck they call it.
If
Like,
they
at
offered physical release.
not even physical, like it could be a digital copy, just don't make it fucking
installed
cloud.
On the,
Yeah.
console.
I mean,
Run
people are
YouTube.
freaking out now because Nintendo is shutting down the 3DS and Wii stores. And apparently it leaked from somebody that works there that that's going to mean that also the re-downloads are not gonna be possible at some point. Which would be very fucky.
It says, or you can go back up the stairs and this dude will fuck right off. Well, yes, but this is a feature-complete playthrough, don't you know? Well, of everything but multiplayer.
This dude is gonna die. I'm gonna kill him until it's dead.
Like,
I endorse
all
this
that stuff
strategy.
of not being able to, you know, have stuff run, like, have those servers online, re-download everything. I'd be perfectly fine with those shutdowns and all that other stuff if it was just like, okay, you can no longer get this from us, so do whatever the fuck you want with it.
Yeah.
Emulate it, download it from torrents, whatever. Then
Yeah,
it would be
exactly.
perfectly fine. This way, it's just a dick move.
But
Oh,
the
yeah,
thing
this
is, also on YouTube, they're taking down videos that have their games. Like, it doesn't matter how old they are, just if you have a little bit of the playthrough with any Nintendo copyrighted game, you can say bye-bye to that video.
Yeah.
I'm curious as to what incentivized them to become increasingly draconian with enforcement of copyright. Like because they took a more hardline stance on most fan works, like fan games and zines and things like that, starting a few years ago. But it seems as though their tolerance for any and all, like, player-generated content, as you said, including Let's Plays, things like that, pertaining to their games, has decreased more and more every year. I wonder internally what kind of conversations are encouraging these types of moves. Seriously.
Yeah, it's gotta be something.
Yeah.
Rough in there.
The thing is
Or
that they are aware that as a company, they don't need any promotion from the Let's Players. Unlike,
Yeah,
you
and
know,
they're-
in indie studios. And they're like, well, fuck you, like, you're not gonna be showing our games. We're not getting anything from it. At least in their mind, right?
Or someone in legal, or someone on the board of directors, something like that, is absolutely paranoid over some type of creating some kind of precedent for copyright abuse. That's all I can think of.
Yeah, but like no other company is doing it.
I know. And I assume it's because, well, you say that. Konami.
Well, Konami has their own problems.
Cool money, yeah.
I mean, they pretty much fucked up Yu-Gi-Oh by quite a lot.
Psychological horror.
Oh my god, yes! Yeah, for people that don't
Bad
know,
business.
during the New Year's sale, they put, for some fucking reason, Yu-Gi-Oh! Into the psychological horror.
No, not during the sale.
That's one of the
On
user-added tags.
On the store, yeah, one of the tags was psychological horror. And for all I know, let's go check. Maybe it still is.
Take time. Exploit.
Like their problem is they don't want to go the route that. Yeah, it still says psychological horror.
Love
They
it.
don't want to go the route that Magic is going, where they have several different formats. So you just have all the cards pretty much playable, except the banned ones.
Okay.
And that's not a big list. So every now and then you'll run into a really bad degenerate combo that just abuses the fuck out of everything. and can finish the game, finish the the round in like one turn, even if it's your first turn, you can't even attack. And that's bad. But they also,
Yeah.
they just, since they don't remove any of the cards from play, like Magic does with the standard format.
And since
kinda
you
have
can't,
to-
since you can't like filter matches to only play cards released during certain eras or as part of certain sets.
Well, I'm going more above the physical edition of the game now, like actually going to tournaments where you can actually organize your own, like differently formatted tournaments and just filter everything. Like at the local game store here, we have a non-meta tournament day where you can't play any of the really popular meta decks. or
Okay,
cards.
that's
That's
cool.
nice.
Yeah. But the thing is, since they're not really removing any of the, older cards, which can certainly have some, devastating combos, they have to have this constant power creep where every time they release something new, it's stronger and stronger and stronger.
Yes.
To the point where it's gonna, be, well, too powerful.
Equilibrium says DS2 game designer misspells the boss name, the Persuader. So I'd really like you to not go this direction.
Yeah.
But we have to kill this boss so we can get to the boss on the other side.
Yo, boss, I heard you like bosses. So I put a boss behind a boss, so you can have a boss after you defeat your boss.
My ideal game design. That's one of the reasons why I really love Sekiro. It's just a non-stop boss gauntlet. Granted, some of those bosses are reused, but...
I really hate this room. Like, whoever was the fucking hoarder that was putting his shit here can go fuck himself. Ah, dun 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 dun. You're my honey bun sugar plum. Bumpy and pumpkin. And let's try this again. Whee!
Have you guys seen the latest 1,000-Pound Sisters video?
The one where Amy's a hoarder and has rats?
I'm thinking more about the one where we get to see, I mean, like, Amy actually starts turning her housing situation around, and Tammy has the best personal care assistant.
Oh yeah.
Tisa. Tisa's great.
Yeah, if she
I
had
think-
Tisa like 10 years ago, maybe she would never be in this situation. I
I
thought
think
he was
she
gonna...
won't do it willingly, but with Chris and Tisa around, Tammy will finally lose some of the weight. She'll have no choice.
Yeah. And then after she gets 300 pounds, she has a dumb that boyfriend.
There.
Philip. Well done, Seth. The BBW King.
Yeah, just the
Who does
fun
indeed-
to find these people.
Seem to live in like a cologne outlet at the mall. So Seth, great news. Since the servers are down, you don't have to worry about getting constantly invaded by Covenant members in this next
Oh
area.
yes. I remember this area. I still hate it, but at least... Oh. Rude?
Let's go right back.
This is just my skin routine.
Well, I mean, no judgment. He's a sentient talking doll. Who will offer you Covenant membership that doesn't really mean much of anything at this point, but we'll give you a ring.
Should I take it? Gives me rings, so... I like rings. I like the bling blings. Okay, entered Covenant. Okay, so I need to go all the way to the tower and ring the bell, right?
Yeah, just climb on up, fight your way past the Spirit Keepers, and sound the bell. That'll open the boss door.
going to... There we go. Okay, fuck you, fuck you. Bellkeeper bow. Okay. Stera. Oh. Never mind. Dum dum. There is way too many of you. Brady, there's a lot of midgets. I'm scared.
Those are bellkeepers. That's not quite what they are. They're, Oh, I didn't know that, like, an NPC version invades you if you play offline. That's interesting. They're homunculi created by a royal mage. I think the princess, it's implied, a long, long time ago. That have gone a little funny in the many years they've been on guard. They've kind
I
of,
like it how I'm dying
broken down
here
a little.
and you are stuck on cement. Ah! What? All three of them at the same time? Yeah.
5, actually.
Again, semantics.
Well, if you had been struck by 3 arrows, you'd probably be fine. But since it was 5...
Oh! But since it was 5, I die.
Since it was 5, we in trouble.
I'm in danger. I haven't seen any of like the crow's nest in a long time to get the to toss the shiny stuff. Tune spells. What if I... Okay, I just want to see how much what it does, that's all. Eh. Am I still being invaded? No. I think they disappear after I... Wanted to say after I die. What's there? I don't know.
Smart move using your regular soul arrows here. We'll probably need our unique variants or our more potent variants for the bosses.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm still being invaded here. I just remember now, is that big tree boss with the floor that is breaking in Dark Souls 1 or 2?
3.
Really?
Oh, no. You mean the one that constantly tries to sweep you into the pits?
Yeah.
In the lava-filled biome?
Yes.
That is the Bed of Chaos from Dark Souls 1.
Kinda wanna see how this thing is. Okay, it sucks. Dear God, I'm gonna die. Dear God, I can't see shit. Ah! Yep, there we go.
Welcome back.
Fucking hell, I can't do this sober.
What's the matter?
Nothing. I am fine. Everything is fine. Okay, back to Heavy Soul Arrow, because the barrage thing sucks. But at least,
kids, when a woman says she's fine and nothing is wrong, you're in trouble.
Yes. The finer things are, the worse the worse off things actually are.
exactly. Ah! I fell for this thing twice in the last 10 minutes.
Fun facts from people who are just, like the best at dating in relationships in the world.
Yeah. Relationship advice from 3 single Pringles.
Well, I might not know much about relationships, but I know a lot about pissing women off. I laughed at this.
Eat a dick. This big.
That's a lot of dick.
Yeah. That's a quality portion of dick.
It's a USDA cut.
Yep. It's a McDonald's family size dick. Oh no. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Nope. Don't
That's
say
their,
family and dick in the same sentence. God, no.
Isn't that part of like the morning breakfast menu, the big dick?
Oh yeah.
Over here they have the big breakfast, which is like
Yeah.
a terrible platter of plasticky eggs.
And children also get a little toy if they want to.
Oh my god, Seth.
See?
It's not where I was going with it.
But that's where we ended up, okay?
Oh, yeah, bunch of weirdos.
And that's
I'm
why we're
rooting
all
for the
single.
gargoyles this time. And yeah, it would appear they are magic resistant.
Of course they are.
They're weak to... Eclipse, if you're still around in this den of depravity and iniquity, help me out here. Are they weak to lightning despite being lightning elemental, or are they weak to magic and this is just the best we can do?
Fire, maybe?
Fire wouldn't make any sense. They're like, a combination of masonry and metalwork.
metal
Pot
melts,
says, yep, she
fire
went
metal.
full on Georgia.
Fire melts metal.
You're correct in that, but I don't think our fire is hot enough.
Weakness, strike, and magic, resistance, poison, immune to bleed.
Oh yeah, Pot's on it too. Okay, so
I just suck.
they are
Okay,
weak to
got it.
magic.
Just
Good
not my magic.
Lord. We may want to unhollow ourselves and summon in good old Masterless Glencore to help us out. Just an idea.
Well, apparently, magic's not their only weakness, so maybe Seth, you should go on strike.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, go on strike for better boss fight.
I'm gonna go on strike, yes, hunger strike. Humanity restored.
God's sake.
It's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
Something about the phrase dick portion just strikes me.
Just tickles us the wrong way. I have? Maybe I have better...
Direction it out, you see.
Okay, I don't have anything better, do I? Oh wait, yeah, I can summon.
Alright, and I've ordered an early dinner. It'll
Yeah?
be like my only significant meal of the day. Yeah, red curry, with like every protein in the world I could think of thrown in there. There you go. That's the way.
That's the way.
That's really good.
What's up with my hair? Just weird. Eh.
Masterless Glencore will save it.
Why are you wearing a fucking cap?
It's the Varangian helmet. I mean, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
No,
I
I was
look
asking
awesome.
Seth why she's wearing that winter hat.
Oh!
Because my hair is not washed. Also, did you just notice that like 1.5 hours into the stream?
No, I noticed it before, I just didn't ask before.
I mean... hair's looking good to me. I've spent a whole lot of time in salons growing up, and it... yeah, as far as I can tell, it's good.
Oh shit, Seth, when did you color your hair black?
Dark brown.
Yeah, I know, that was good.
Oh, our hair's almost the same color, then.
Ouchie! Oi, NPC, tank everyone, not just that one guy.
He's trying, okay?
Well, he should try harder.
I swear, I had an easier time with lightning-infused weapons than I did with, or than you seem to be having with magic. But maybe it's because it was an infused weapon that allowed us to deal more damage. This is still going fairly well. I just think that magic's going to have a harder time against those boss encounters wherein you have to contend with multiple different entities at once.
Yeah.
Against singular opponents, though, wouldn't you think, Potato, it's just gonna wreck house?
Yeah.
Gargoyles look so beautiful against
Oh,
like,
yeah,
the
they do.
moonlight shining down.
This
the
area
sky.
in general looks absolutely fantastic.
Pot says, well, a magically infused strike weapon would be 2 weaknesses stacked atop one another. Yes, that's true. So, like, if you were to infuse, for instance, the, well done.
Thank you.
If you were to infuse the, blacksmith's hammer, that could work pretty well. And, of course, there's goodies to collect. Oh, man, I hope you've not forgotten about our good friend Vorgel the Sinner.
Why?
You remember him, right?
Yeah.
Which one is he?
Isn't that the guy that is, Oh no, wait, that's the lady, the pirate lady that I'm thinking of.
Okay.
Okay, I forgot.
Vorgel is the spearman with the pack of dogs.
Why I don't remember that at all?
He's right up ahead, so you will shortly.
You'll remember him.
Oh, right, no, because Potato, you had a very memorable encounter with him.
Yeah.
Wait,
You did well, though.
I'm first gonna go level up, because I have too many souls and I don't trust myself with them.
You'll have a bonfire. Yeah, you have a bonfire right there.
But
Oh,
leveling
right,
up
I
first
forgot.
is still smart.
Especially since, yeah, the bonfire is right there at him.
Lest this
So it's not like you,
I mean... Is vitality or this whatever it is for health?
Vigor.
Vigor.
Are you happy with the amount of adaptability you have?
No, but I'm not happy with the amount of anything I have right now.
One of the iniquities of the modern human condition.
Indeed.
We're always
Let me
left
see if I
wanting.
can maybe use a little bit, more souls and get more levels. Since I'm here anyways.
Hot, for God's sakes.
Ah, pot.
I believe that's Pot's way of saying yes, vitality,
lest this land.
or, vigor is health. I'm learning to translate.
What was the cap for adaptability? 25 or 30?
I want to say, like, soft cap for ADPs, like 30.
30, okay.
Could be wrong, though.
Wait, actually, better check, because I think it wasn't like a round number.
Oh, it could be 25 then. You could be right. Just watch. They brought ADP back for Elden Ring. That's going to be one of the big reveals.
The soft cap for adaptability is 39, actually.
That is so weird.
But
In Dark Souls
I've
2.
hardly ever seen anybody say they want to raise it
Mother
above like 25.
fu-
Like I said, dogs.
basically, agility soft caps at 110.
Bot says they'll drop you to 25 FPS on the console version. That is true. They will. They will. Them, and then that horde of saber-wielding monkeys in Sekiro, near Bodhisattva Valley.
Can I? No, I can't shoot them from here. Oh, wait. Ha!
You can
Die,
plug some of
bitch.
them.
Wait. Is there another hole here? No. Damn it.
Bot says there's usually 2.
Okay, so if you get your agility to 96, you get 11 iframes, which is a Dark Souls 1 like mid-roll.
Mm-hmm.
And 105 is 13th frame, which is a Dark Souls 1 and 3 fast roll.
Now again, though, agility is not a stat you level, it's a stat you upgrade by taking levels.
Yeah. Agility is upgraded by adaptability.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Pot says 2 holes. Of course! Sure.
Okay. Eh.
You
Okay.
are thinning the herd pretty well.
Yeah. Something I couldn't do with a bow and arrow.
You were able to get some of them with the bow, like maybe 2 or 3. There's a lot of dogs down there. This is like my nightmare encounter.
Did he already reset? No, he's down there. Excuse me? Fucking hell. Eat a dick. Family sized. Okay, there's only one left.
Perhaps if you fire your soul arrow from a bit further back, if you take a couple steps away from the edge of the wall, or do this, that's fine. Then it'll just be you and Vorgel.
Okay, fuck this. Where is he? He's there.
Vorgel on his own is not that bad. Yeah, you can stun lock him, check that. And unlike seemingly everything else in this godforsaken fortress, he does not know how to use his shield.
Yeah, that was a really nice surprise.
That was very well handled, Seth.
When you're weak, then better use some tactics.
You got the dragon tooth. That's going in the bin.
Yay!
Bin.
Enchanted falchion. Enchantment!
Enchantment.
Is that everything that I can get here? Yeah.
You can exit, I think. No, there should be a door along the top of the stairs. Is there not? Is there nothing else here?
I mean,
Oh,
I can
that's
try.
entirely my bad then.
I can
No?
try exiting through a wall if I try hard enough.
No, that's quite alright. I think you have collected just about everything here. There may be another passage you can take back into the main fortress, but I could be misremembering that as well. This area is rather sprawling, have to say. So well done. You've gotten all of the goodies here.
Alright, where do we go back to the Lost Bastille?
Yes, to the
Servants'
servants' quarters,
Yep.
and we're just going to press on as normal.
Yeah.
Doing great, Seth. Like, only an hour and a half in, and we've cleared 2 of the area's 3 bosses.
That's where I came from. So that's
Hot
where
asks,
I go.
are you doing the dumb and killing the big bad boy now?
I thought that was the
If by going after the Great Soul,
yes.
you mean doing the big dumb, then yes, correct. Oh, we definitely want that. So the Bastille key is going to open up a couple very important portals for us later on. In the original game, you would receive it immediately after defeating the gargoyles, I think in that tower they're guarding.
Flame butterfly.
Oh, it
Wait,
says,
what?
yeah, I did
Oh.
it totally underleveled. Didn't even clear this at all, just somehow got there when I first played. That was not enjoyable. Ooh, If underleveled, then yeah, it probably would have been. DS2 does just kind of throw you into this world and say, hey, explore, have fun,
Yeah.
good luck.
Learn to swim with the sharks.
But again, as I've said so many times, the world it drops you in is so much more enjoyable than DS1's.
Yeah. I think that's
Plus,
just
I didn't
that.
even know there is that pirate area. Oh, that comes before.
Oh.
No Man's Wharf. Yeah.
Yeah, good
What
for
were you
you.
going to say, Seth?
That I think just that moment when you discover Majula for the first time is much more impactful than anything in Dark Souls 1.
Absolutely correct. Like, I think the only thing that comes close is Anne Orlando, which is impressive, to be fair, but not quite the same.
Well, that was disappointing. Okay, close.
Pod asks, did you go through No Man's? Yeah, we did.
Yeah. In the last stream, we spent the entire evening in that godforsaken area.
Pod says, then you're going as intended. Yeah. You got here through the Pursuer's boss gate, I assume, Pot, from the tower apart.
Kaboom.
Well, Pot, aside from the Varangians, you didn't really miss much. If you never made it to No Man's Wharf. Ooh, and possibly a ninja, if you were playing Scholar.
Green Blossom.
Temporarily increases stamina regen upon consumption.
The fuck am I? Uh-oh. Not you again.
Oh no.
At least you
You
got
really-
a slightly more favorable arena this time.
He should rename himself to Persistent.
The stalker.
The Stalker, yeah.
Relentless Pursuit. He's the Big Ed of Dark Souls.
Not really sure this
And
is
also
smart.
appears to lack a neck.
Okay, bye.
Now I've not seen it yet, but just give me a general overview of how you felt. How did Big Ed's performance in the second or the most recent Tell-All go?
Oh, he was a very good actor. Colt was not having any of his shit, though.
And I'm assuming the host wasn't either.
No, oh, the host is, like a... I don't know, I think my piece of paper that I'm looking at is having more personality than her.
Yeah. Poor woman. Sean, right?
I think something like that. Fuck you, fuck this place. Fuck you.
Now, I'm just going out on a limb here, but if we had to, like, put money down, wouldn't you bet at some point in his life Big Ed has catfished somebody?
Oh yeah. Oh, definitely yes.
Like, he says he's 10 feet tall and 3 feet of that is neck?
Well, he did catfish Rose, so... If
That
you
is true,
remember,
he lied about his height, right?
Yeah.
Not his age, though. I think he was open about that, right?
He
Yeah.
lied about a lot of things.
Wanting children, for instance.
I have a feeling that if I roll here, I'm gonna die.
You know, one of my favorite things, though, of course, if you stand in the gibbet, it does act as a lift. My favorite things about Ed, though, is he always talks when he's trying to, like, cultivate sympathy from others about, like, being a parent, being sometimes, like, a single parent. It's like, well, you were only, like, a single parent for any stretch of time because you cheated on your wife.
Yeah.
And secondly, you did not raise your daughter at all.
Oh, yeah,
you just
and-
kind of fucked off and partied around for 18, 20 years while it
Yeah,
sounds like relatives raised her.
He was trying to get sympathy for the death of Teddy again. And funnily enough, he was telling a different story of how Teddy died compared to
yeah.
the show.
Teddy's just old. Teddy was just old. Poor dog. Poor Teddy. But
Yeah, like he was saying that he rushed him to the hospital and that he died on the way there or something like that.
Died
But
in
the
his
first
arms,
version of
right?
the but the first version of the story was that he went to sleep and
He took a
Yeah,
nap,
he was like
yes.
sick, and Big Ed ignored him, and so
Yeah.
he died. Remember, you can talk to
Basically.
Strayed to turn in your boss souls for gear, and also learn, I think, a couple sorceries. Now that's a staff, isn't it?
Yeah, can I get his stuff?
Yes, you can. It's his reward for trading enough materials with him. I'll say that, or his armor set, which is ideal for magic builds.
So I need to kill him and rub him blind.
No. If you trade enough boss souls to him, he will happily give these things to you. You
Okay,
don't
so-
talk to him, Seth. Or rather, that's not how you do that. The spells are on the far right tab. We don't want the gape ring.
Ooh, homing soul arrow.
Yeah, so he sells homing soul
Woo!
arrow, he sells defense, he sells some pyromancies and hexes, our first hexes. One of
I
which,
guess-
Dark Orb, we can actually use.
And this one, Dark Hail. I mean, I'm gonna
Almost.
buy all of them, right?
Yes. And-
Lingering Flame.
Homing soul arrow is really good. Okay. Now maybe just try talking to him, or trade in any boss souls you want on the way out. He will give you a spell for the Ruin Sentinel soul.
I have nothing to
Oh.
trade.
We need more souls
Ah,
to purchase them. Oh,
Okay.
pot, goodness sake. I'm pretty certain Big Ed does not have that much. Just
No,
well,
Beppo.
no, actually, some people have suggested like he has to be incredible in that regard in order to keep anybody with him for terribly long.
probably. Wait. Fireball. Yeah, let's try this.
or maybe he's just so good at bullshitting that he convinces them that this is
Ooh.
good.
Yeah. Do you not love that effect, Seth? Does
Oh
that not
yeah,
look
looks
gorgeous?
amazing. Okay. Oh, and you're gonna die as well. There we go. But now I wanted to use this.
You get
So
the
we
Ruin
can-
Sentinel's like homing great soul arrow.
No, I actually wanted first to get... Ah yeah, heavy homing soul arrow.
Oh, heavy
okay.
homing soul arrow. Yeah, that's what they call it. Need 35 intelligence to cast it, but it is very good.
Yeah, eventually I'm gonna be able to use it, I guess. And here, what do we have? Nothing that I can use, right? Of course.
Nothing you can use yet.
Uh,
The Gargoyle Bident actually does scale... Or no, I want to say it had some kind of Faith or Intelligence scaling, but that must be in another game. Well.
all of this is useless. That's the only... But I need to trade enough to get his stuff, right?
Sure.
So I do need
And
to...
take a look at these. Might be able to level into some of these weapons later.
By the way, Brady, there is no fast travel mechanic for Fallen Order.
What I thought, but
Not at all?
Only if you're on PC and you install a mod.
that's it. You okay, Gus asked, what class do you plan to use in Elden Ring? I do not know. I'm in a total media blackout. I don't want to know about classes. I don't want to know
So
about
do I
anything.
get his shit for buying stuff or just trading?
Raiding, Eclipse said.
Well...
And again, I trust Eclipse on this one. And might as well grab the Gargoyle Bident, I guess, because we can't use it for anything else.
Uh,
And learn his gesture if you want, like... So you can emote with all 0 players we can meet now.
exactly. Take these. Okay.
There you go. His armor.
Okay, learn gesture, mock. Okay.
Evil cursed one. I love Strayed.
So I can get his staff at all?
I think you can get hands on it by other means, but if you can't, you get a staff just as good a little ways down the line.
Okay, black.
We're not
pills.
just looking at armor values here, Seth. I think these do boost your spellcasting capability. And it's super light. With great elemental defenses.
And I look awesome. Look at me.
Yeah, seriously, look at that.
Doesn't even matter anything else, I just look dope as heck. And that's heck with 2 C's.
Yeah.
Heh. Well, that's 55 more damage on these guys. It was 140 before equipping. Alrighty. Well, here?
So
Oh,
you
God.
ordered a physical copy of Elden Ring, right?
That's correct.
Yeah, me too, but for a second there, I was actually considering maybe canceling it and just buying a digital from PlayStation Store.
Why?
Why?
Because the release is on the 25th, but at midnight. So technically, I could play it, you know, as soon as it hits
Yeah, but
midnight.
that's... At least for me, that's no way to experience something like that. You're already tired after a long day. You're not going to be able to really tune in and appreciate it fully, you know? It's better to do
True.
it with a fresh, clear head.
A long day of being on vacation.
Well, in your case, that's going to equal like a 10-hour straight Elite Dangerous session, so yeah.
No, well, I'm probably gonna rest up for Elden Ring. And
That says I'll go in deep as soon as it drops, I think.
and for you, Brady, technically the release is on Thursday.
I know, technically. I'm waiting for my physical copy, though. I'm gonna
Yeah,
do
but,
this nice and gently.
You might get it like on like a normal time on Thursday.
Let me see what old Amazon has to say.
Oh yeah. Okay, maybe not.
Amazon delivery, at least in my neck of the woods, is actually really reliable. Yeah, so it is arriving Friday. Thursday, however, versions of 2 very, very, very old cookbooks I ordered will be arriving.
Ooh, exciting.
The, like, late Middle Ages / early Age of Exploration, The Form of Curry. A very old English cookbook. And then Epicus, the multi-volume ancient Roman cookbook. Now, recipes are notoriously difficult to use from old cookbooks because until pretty recently, we're talking a couple centuries back, most of them did not provide measurements or timing at all.
Right, yeah.
Just like general steps, like dump this in a bowl with that, put
Stir.
it over a flame. I'm not gonna tell you how hot or for how long, but just do it, and then add some of this shit to it.
Gotta start doing like that. B. Dylan Hollis guy. You know, that cooks old recipes in like the 50s, 20s, and stuff.
Oh, those are some dire recipes.
Yeah, but it's mostly his reactions to them that are just hilarious.
I mean, think about this now. A lot of the least appetizing recipes to come out of the world of like British and like general Western European cookery in the past couple of centuries were the result of wartime rationing, right? Like people not being able to access a lot of ingredients that they would typically use in the quantities that they would typically use, and therefore just having to make do with what was at hand, right? In the US, the worst cookery we've produced in the past couple of centuries was the result of a bunch of people going insane in the 50s, 60s, and 70s and deciding that voluntarily, yeah, we want to eat everything in Jell-O. We chose that.
Yeah.
Nobody made us.
It's actually funny because some of the ones where he has like reaction, like how does that work, and then they end up being like actually good.
Well, yeah, because here's the thing. To me, and presumably to a lot of people in our audience, the concept is kind of disgusting, right? Like, oh, a seafood-based gelatin dish.
Mm-hmm.
But gelatin on its own, even though we're used to having it, like, with these mild, sweet fruit flavorings, is effectively tasteless.
Yeah,
So-
but there's also like a cake made with tomato soup,
Yes.
which apparently
Disgusting.
tastes nothing like tomatoes.
Campbell's Soup released a cookbook in the late 19 teens, so like around 1919, I think. Where, of course, every recipe used their plain old, like, canned tomato soup, right? Apparently, I've not seen this for myself, but one recipe was just like a small lake of tomato soup with an entire block of cheese suspended in the middle of it.
Wow.
I think that recipe caused the Great Depression.
But also there was
Like, the economy tanked because people just didn't care anymore. What were you gonna say?
there was also like the recipe that like uses literally 3 ingredients: potatoes, sugar, and peanut butter,
Oh
and
no,
ends
they
up
used
being
you.
good.
Well, yeah, I mean, I can see that working. Like, it's not a combination I would think of, just in my kitchen as a matter of practice. But I can see, like, a sweet potato-based dish working out well enough.
But like the reaction, I mean, that's a pretty normal reaction to the recipes, which is like 8 to 10 cups of sugar.
Oh my god.
Yeah. That
Oh,
that was
God.
like his reaction. Like 8 is the low end. But basically, it just turns the potatoes first, like liquefies them, and then turns them into basically dough. And then you just spread peanut butter on it and roll it up, and then let it stiffen up in the fridge.
Then you take one bite and have about 12 heart attacks concurrently.
No, like apparently it's really delicious. Just you wanna eat that sparingly, especially.
Very
That's where, like, for
sparingly.
example, you.
Yeah, I'd fucking die if I was in the same room as that.
Just,
Pretty much.
Just, like, put yourself on an insulin IV and then you can eat it.
Hey, welcome
Fuck's
back,
sake.
Saturday. Yes, what did I miss? Recipes.
Yeah, and also-
old-time recipes.
Also, family-sized dicks.
Really?
He asked.
So, obviously, I've been, like, on an old culinary binge. Found this wonderful blog online called The Past is a Foreign Pantry, curated by a delightful history teacher from the UK, who actually writes like a normal person would, and not with the overwhelming, overbearing pretense of a lot of, like, professional academic historians. And tries to recreate old recipes from, like, very, very, very old cookbooks. Savage asks, so dad bods. I was hooked on that blog, though, because the very first recipe I saw from it was, like, an old-school recipe for gingerbread, right? I think it was maybe from the 17th century, maybe older. And you know the craziest thing about this recipe? It did not include ginger.
Oh, fuck. I hate
Ginger-free
this place.
gingerbread. But what it did include, for a, like, standard serving, was a liter of honey.
That's holy shit. That's a lot.
Yeah!
Also, since when do you measure honey in liters? It's always in like weight.
Well, I think they did provide a weight, and the teacher very helpfully, like, provided, an equivalence in like,
But
fluid ounces.
that is a lot of honey. That's actually quite expensive if you go for like actual like real honey and not some.
Imagine how expensive it would be back in like the late Middle Ages or around
Oh,
the
yeah.
Renaissance.
It's basically if you have your own beehives, but even then, you'd rather just sell the honey and
Is this a mini boss?
That is the Flexile Sentry again.
Beppo? Beppo, let's go!
You're not actually going to go, are you?
No. That's a lie and he knows it.
lying liar who lies.
How is he ever supposed to trust you after this?
He didn't trust me the
Because she'll
first
say,
time.
let's go, and then it's gonna be.
What if this time she's telling the truth? Do I want
Yeah.
to risk this?
Which would mean he totally forgets about all of this and goes back to gnawing on his stick. Or
Exactly.
gnawing in the general direction of his stick without moving. So it's just bog standard gingerbread recipe, check it, or that checks out. Yeah, ginger-free gingerbread. The one you missed was a Campbell's soup sponsored recipe from the early 20th century that was just like a small lake of tomato soup with an entire block of cheese adrift in the center of it. It's
That
apparently
guy's
something
dead,
people
right?
were meant to serve to their families and survive serving their families.
I can't talk to this guy, can I?
You can only attack him, yeah. He's a Haydenite, remember.
Yeah. Ugh.
Kill him.
Don't. Not right now, anyway.
Kill him.
Do it.
Strike him down. Do it.
Ah, right. I thought that we can open this as well, but apparently, yeah.
On the side you should be able to. Or just inside the chamber, like,
the key?
on the other side of the gate. Other side of the gate, Seth, like, if you go back through, you can raise the portcullis and create a shortcut for yourself. And yeah, she did get the key. We're good. Unlike me, and I believe also unlike you, your first time through.
No. We did go back for the key.
No, we went back for it, but both of us missed
yeah.
it the first time.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Oh, Savage says, oh right, there's an illusory wall in the bogged down area where the Flexile Sentry was. I think it has some kind of majoring. Oh, yeah. Yeah, like in one of the cells, maybe. Or no, up against the wall in the hollow. That was it, Seth. I think you were in the right area. If not here, then in the recess directly across. That ring's going to allow us to buff our games!
Ah, there we go.
That one's really cleverly hidden. Wider than usual, though. Careful, careful, careful.
Whew.
I don't think I ever found that.
Nor did I. Or I did maybe off-stream, I think. Once. Possibly.
But then that
Northern
ring is
Ritual
found
Band.
somewhere else, right?
I think you can, yeah. Increases spell usage, but decreases HP. I don't think we need that yet. But it's very nice to have. And you already have the Southern Ritual Band, which increases the number of attunement slots you have by 1. Very handy.
Great.
You died. To be honest, I've never actually went and opened that middle door because it was always kind of easier to just run to the side and.
Oh, that's fair.
Be right back.
Alrighty.
Alright, I have returned. And where the fuck am I here? Okay, let's go. Whee! Oh, Brady, can you send me the profile picture?
Ah, gladly. One moment. So it says, yeah, there's +1 and +2 versions elsewhere. That one is pretty good for getting 1 extra cast to the super spells, since it decreases your health the least of the 3. Most people just use the Hexer's Hood for that, though. Yes, indeed.
Oh, look at me, I'm so disgusting. Alrighty. Is the big guy still? Yes, he's there.
Yeah. Did you not have any souls?
No, I
Oh,
think
wait
I
a
had
minute.
like
I think I found
2,000
a-
or so.
I think
Yeah?
I found a better portrait. Here you go. You can use that one.
Yeah, sure, any. Ah, there it is. Eh. Oh crap, they're following. Oh, it's just them, never mind. Eh. Oh, I remember this. I have to set this on fire, right?
Yeah, I need a torch.
Yeah, either a torch or I have the butterfly thing. But there is a torch thing over there so I can reuse it.
Did you set it on fire?
No, I'm gonna set it with the butterfly.
Ah, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's smart. So, just out of curiosity, how many invisible men has she found?
Oh, yeah, those invisible, like, zombies that are just in certain areas. You know, you smack the air and they die in front of you.
No, I don't.
How do you not know, like, in the Tower of Bastille, when you... the place where you found the pursuer. Like, you go to the end of the wall and you hit it and there's one, like, undead NPC, I guess.
Oh.
I have never once encountered any of those or heard of them. Wow.
Did you not see it on my, like, stream?
I don't think so.
Invisible hollows. Basically, we'll send it to you. I'll put it in the stream.
Like, look, knowing me, I probably whacked a few of them on accident across my playthroughs, and assumed it was a glitch or something.
Yeah, basically, there's a bunch of them actually, and each of them has a chance to drop something.
Wait, there is one in Straight's room? Like, in the...
Oh, they drop, like, crow slot items.
Ah. Alrighty.
Oh, they become visible upon nearing them with a torch lit. Okay.
Oh.
But there is a lot more of them than I found, that's for sure.
Oh god.
It's
I
the Witch of
forgot how
Isil,
disgusting.
back for round 2.
Yeah. Forgot how disgusting that was.
Oh, this fight's great, though. Feels like a duel with choreography and movement straight out of Star Wars.
Right.
Kind of.
Actually, not that difficult of a fight. If you're like a melee fighter. I'm not sure how it is for...
Well, it's not difficult if you're a melee fighter and the torches or the sconces are lit.
Oh yeah, I mean the torches help a lot. For sure.
But yeah, it's not super challenging, but it feels great. Like, because there is a real rhythm to the fight. Savage says the easiest example is in Straight's room, in the cell next to the bonfire, just hanging out.
Just hanging in there. Alright. Dun, doo, doo, doo. Oh crap. Ha! No! Okay, so note to self every time. How do I? There we go. Send the elevator back. Note to Seth, send the elevator back when you get down there.
No, Seth, don't think of it like that, then you're just counting on losing.
Whee. Okay, and now we send him up. We send him up. There. Bye, bitches. Whee! Do I have to reignite that? No, I don't. I see the fire. Alright. Try number 2.
One thing I'm learning from my students as they introduce themselves. Far, far, far more of them than I would have expected apparently are huge fans of country music, which means
Oh, no.
modern trash
Like
country.
stadium
Oh, well.
country, yeah.
Is that what you call it?
Yeah, stadium country.
We call it bro country.
Oh. Bruntry.
I love them all the same.
You haven't even met them, Brady. That's too much commitment. Son of
Well,
a
no,
bitch.
it's a teacher's duty to love and care for their students, even if their taste in music is garbage.
Just a second, sorry.
Oh, give me a minute. My phone's going off now.
Ha! He fell to his death. And I got his souls. Mwahaha ha ha. Something. Woo! Florida Georgia line heard he called their music trash. Now they're calling him. Yikes. That's his students calling him and saying, "Bruh, we heard you said you loved us. We want to end this relationship." Good night, Schnaufy.
You said you loved us, you didn't say no homo, what the fuck? Good night, Schnuffer.
Excuse me, that should not have hit me. Oh, this is not really hard once you understand which way to dodge and don't get greedy. She said, getting stabbed. Oh, that was a tricky one. No, don't trick me. I'm fragile. Ouchie. Okay. There we go. Bye-bye. Great soul embraced. Wait, that's where we came from. Wrong way. Stab. Okay, seems safe to open. Fragrant branch of your Elizabeth mushroom. Okay. Oh. Is there anything here? Anything? Anything? No, okay, well, Primal bonfire lit. Return to Farfire.
Farfire?
You have acquired the soul of an old one. That is more than most.
Okay, let's level up. Let's go like this. Okay, and now we even have one more slot to attune spells in. Which means... Oh, no, wait. I want Soul Arrow. That one. Then instead of this one, I'm gonna do this, and then also this one. Alrighty. Did I get anything to burn? No. Let's see if I can upgrade my stick. Where is my stick? Dear. I need 2 chunks. Does he sell chunks? No, he sells shards. Oh well.
I'll be around.
Wait, didn't I open this? Apparently not. Eh. Like family sized. God damn it, bot. Oh, maybe I should not be hollowed anymore because I look disgusting. Anything smart I can buy from her? Heal. Eh. Kestus? The fuck are you? Anyways. Fuck, not. No, wait. I need this. Yes. Oh, and I wanna see that invisible hollow. So, let's see. That was Lost Bastille. Here, I think.
I think the easiest way is the one where you found the ember. Yeah,
The
that's
one?
the one.
This one?
Yeah, that should be the one. Yeah. So you know where the pursuer is.
No.
Okay, go outside, yeah. And to the left. And through that door on the left, yeah. Go down and through the other door. You wanna shoot some fire down there or something because there's a crossbow dude with a fire arrow. If he hits any of those barrels, everything goes blue.
Oh. Oopsie. Is he dead? Yes, he is. Okay, and then we go through this door.
Through that door, yeah. Once you get in, since you seem to not have been there, pursuer's gonna spawn in. Sometimes when you get to the chest, he's gonna spawn. Maybe you actually need to open it.
No.
Oh,
there we go. He's really persistent.
Yeah, should have called it persistent.
Ow. Damn it. Okay. Dead, soul.
You know you
dead.
don't actually have to fight all of the pursuers, right?
Yeah, I just need to get in, make him spawn and get out and he despawns.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've returned with curry.
Nice!
Well done, by the way.
Thank you. Are you done? Yeah, bye.
Yes. Yeah, you can loot that chest, because I think there's a branch of yore in the chest.
There's something good. I remember that much. I think Potato's right.
Yep, branch of yore.
And human effigy and the regular covetous silver serpent ring. Yeah. Pot says, imagine going for phone and returning with curry. Well, it was a call from the DoorDash
delivery.
courier. Yeah.
Okay, and what do I do now? Potato?
Go to left of the chest.
Left of the chest.
Yeah, you see that little rubble? Left,
Ye-
left. Yeah, there. Hit.
It.
Oh! Ha!
Is that not insane? Dark Souls 2 has
Wow.
so many cool secrets that like people are still learning things about this game. Years and years after the fact. I mean, granted this was added in Scholar, but still.
Fucking hell, yeah, I'm not gonna go all the way around. Where is my bone?
Is it a family-sized bone?
No, don't
I'm
interrupt!
so
There we go.
so sorry I inadvertently introduced that.
You're not sorry. Anyways, where do we go now? I'm assuming somewhere from Majula.
Let's just see, you can't clip through. Yeah. So from Majula, let me think. We can now pay the con artist cleric to open a path to the Huntsman's Copse, where we can learn hexes.
Nice, where is that?
Same path we took to Hade's Tower Flame. We're gonna speak to her in the subterranean rotunda. So right over there, yeah.
There and then down.
Yeah, alternatively, we could go visit the Rat King in the crypts, or we could,
First hexes.
restore our regular, pyromancy trainer to life, and, head into the woods. Yeah, hexes first, I agree. Savage House, what is your intelligence stat? It's pretty good! So we want to move path. She could teach us miracles if you're interested.
Nah, what is this? Increases faith. I need to pay with 2,000 souls. Interesting.
It's a
She's
soul
basically
road.
Satan.
I mean, technically you can kill her and take the mechanism to do it yourself.
But you don't want to do that. Savage Ass, just curious if she can use Soul Spear yet. I'm not sure.
Don't think so. Was that rogue water or rouge water?
Rouge water.
I was gonna say, like, how the fuck can a water... Can water go rogue?
How can water
Ask-
be smart and yet they sell it as smart water?
I was gonna say, ask those poor folks in Flint, Michigan. They have an answer for you.
Oh shit. That was dark.
Yeah.
No, not dark, like just true. Those poor people have been struggling to get decent drinking water for like over a decade.
The dark stirs. I see it. The dark, my name might attract with you.
Ooh, a staff.
Mm-hmm. And a chime you can use for hexes as well.
I need to up faith, though. Wait, what else does he have? Nullifies death, but breaks just once.
But can be repaired.
Oh. Dark orb. Yes. I need a lot of faith. Well, I'm gonna get this thing, Archdrake stuff.
That's a good one.
This land, this kingdom, all the sake of you, miss. I nothing. It drew me in soon. I was. Hexes originate. They were once those. Such is the dream. Hexes, I feel. Those who. This land, this kingdom, all the sake of you, miss.
Okay.
As you like.
I'm gonna crush some souls.
Within you.
Yes, shut up. I need to go into my inventory.
I like his robes, don't you? Ah, there we go. Now I ordered a hot curry, and this one actually is nice and spicy. I approve.
Nice. Okay, so I have this, and I am going to dark weapon. This imbues my weapon, right?
It was a
heard
staple of
nothing.
my playthrough.
Ah, right. Resonant soul. That one is
Savage says I'm a big fan of his hood. Yeah, you mentioned it. It grants a special effect.
Gonna take this one and this one. All right.
Again, as you like.
And
Huntsman's Copse was, I believe, the area used for at least one, if not all, of the pre-launch network tests.
oh, okay. Let's see. Can I use anything else? Yeah, I like this. Question: do I need the boss souls for more trading, or can I use them?
Depends on the boss soul, really.
Okay. Oh. Oh, yay. Fuck you. Oh no, the item fell down. I saw the butterfly dropped an item, but it fell down. Okay, apparently this guy. No, that way. Okay.
Don't you love this armor set?
Yeah, oh my god, I feel like a like a black mage. Wahaha. Oh.
Because
That
you
was a
are.
one-shot. Yeah, I know, I'm pretty and strong. I mean, less pretty, but certainly strong. Eh.
Remember the windows in here?
Yeah. Just wanted to first kill these guys, because I also remember they were...
Mm-hmm. That's so cool, isn't it? Like, Dark Souls 2 does so much more with its environmental interaction than either other entry in the trilogy. And some of it's obtuse, looking at you, poison drain mechanic from Earthen Peak, but a lot of it's just, like, fun, unorthodox interaction that adds a lot of depth to exploration. Even if, like, casting light inside this room, it doesn't make a huge difference.
I didn't see shit without it, so for me it made a difference. It would be cool if it actually, like, affected the accuracy of your spells.
It would.
I mean, not that I'm complaining, I
Depending on
ca-
who you ask.
What the fuck? Oh. Okay, there's nothing there. Let's go up. That archer, watch yourself. Oh. I'm so strong I can one-shot them, basically.
How nice is that?
Wait. Oh. Can I go back up? No, I have to roll down. Well, that was not really elegant, but it worked.
So, Seth, whenever you get your hands on a copy of Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, you're gonna have to let me know what you think.
Okay.
Because I'm not gonna say when, but at a certain point, much later than you would expect, you are introduced to the least competent, worst prosecutor in the entire franchise.
Oh no.
It's amazing. And they are not presented as such. Like, they're presented as a legitimate threat and a really daunting character, and they just suck.
Nice. I'm really excited now to play it. Oh my god, now I have to buy it. Brady, why did you do that to me? I have so many games to play.
You've got to experience the worst, just the worst opponent the series ever gives you.
no! Oh my god. Ah! Jesus, I almost fell down. Ah. Whee! Is that a kickable? Yes.
It is indeed.
Oh, and a bonfire.
Does that not make you feel proper strong?
Very strong, yes. I'm a mage that can kick down a giant tree. I'm very strong. But yeah, like, let's see, which souls do I have? I have Soul of the Lost Sinner. Acquire numerous souls, or perhaps.
I'd hold on to that one just in case. I don't think you can use it for a sorcery, but still.
Okay. Something is gonna jump on me, I think. Because I keep hearing,
Ooh.
Oh god, I
Little,
keep saying-
little, little, little.
Little, 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 little. Little. Okay. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
You know, I can understand not letting people skip cinematics
Yeah.
in the game,
Sure.
but in the new game plus, you should really
Yeah.
skip.
Yeah, yeah. I agree.
Or they should do what Kingdom Hearts did after the first game, and make many cutscenes like mandatory viewing the first time through, and then allow players to skip on subsequent viewings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Otherwise,
item.
you're just like telling me that you don't believe your cinematics are that interesting.
True.
You gotta force people to watch them.
True. Oh god, these guys, I remember them. And now they will remember me. Nyeh, 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 nyeh. Okay.
Brilliant.
Oh no, a skeleton. Notched whip. Too bad I cannot use a whip. That would be really cool. Like a black mage with a whip as a weapon.
Absolutely. Be careful, the torturers live here, remember?
Yeah.
Though actually, Potato, I would wager she'd have a much easier time with them and the Guardian of the Purgatory with this this build.
You know what? Probably, yeah.
Yeah, like, look at that.
More difficult with melee builds.
And they're resistant to dark damage, by the way. They look very Clive Barker, don't they?
Yeah. Okay, let me try with this. Whoopsie. Cracked red eye orb. Okay.
The Brothers of Blood. Which, as a title, just kind of sounds like a WWE tag team from the late 90s, doesn't it?
Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah, brother.
Oh, yeah!
God, look at this. 2.5 hits.
See? Look at that, Seth. We are slowly developing the glass cannon we all knew this build would become.
Yep.
Do you feel powerful?
Oh, yes.
Good.
And there is
should.
one more, right? There we go.
Mm-hmm. Good memory.
Considering I spent like what, an entire stream in this area last time, I would assume that I had a good memory. There should be like a very hard guide to defeat at the end of the bridge.
Yes, a phantom. But real quick, look off to the view of the west, just real quick. Get that shot in frame.
Oh.
Look at that.
Oh ho ho!
And be careful, because some hollows may climb up to attack you. But still, that was a beautiful vista.
He can. Oh.
Not like they can do much. I mean.
Yeah. Okay. Now back to the vista. Also, look at how my robe is shiny in this light.
See, wasn't the Dark Souls 2 design team so talented?
Yeah.
And I can't believe people see this, and I totally get it if it's not your style, right? But I can't believe people saw this world, saw these characters, saw these designs, and reacted with disgust and were like, no, give us our knight in plain iron armor with a little sun design.
I mean, we had a little bit of a discussion on Pot's stream earlier, where one of his mods, Lemon, did mention that what kind of broke the, immersion or enjoyment in the game for him was, going from a windmill elevator into an underground lava area.
Oh yeah.
First off, it wasn't underground. Secondly, it actually makes perfect sense in context.
I mean...
Remember, in the first game, it's mentioned that at this time, when, like, the magical force kind of binding reality together starts to fail, different worlds, different places, from different times, all start to converge in on one another. Now, in the first game, that's only really used as a justification for multiplayer, right? That, like, somebody can cross over from essentially a parallel universe into yours. But I like that they actually integrated it slightly into the world design here, because you travel to and from places that should not exist, or certainly shouldn't exist at the time this game takes place at. You go from day to night just by traveling through, like, short little tunnels. It feels like the world is coming unmade around you. And, like, if there weren't that narrative justification, it'd feel a little weird. But to me, again, it makes sense. But something I just don't get, right? And lots of people bring that up, right? Potato, I'm sure you've seen it other places too, is like, it broke immersion. And it's like, what about going from a sewer to a sewer to a cave to a sewer in the first game was so much more enjoyable just because that progression made sense? Do you know what I mean? Like, we're fighting giant skeleton and serpent gods and, like, autonomous chariots driven by conjoined, like, hell beast horses. I'm not playing these suckers for realism. Oh, there was the switch back there. So.
Oh. Fucking
like,
hell.
I get it. Some people really appreciate the feeling of, like, connectivity and immersion. But what I've never understood is why for so many members of the fan base, that seems to be like a breaking point. Like, if the stages don't turn back on one another, if there aren't lots of shortcuts and all that, then the game itself is just, like, not entertaining. I've never... Can y'all help me with that? I've never, like, understood that mentality.
I mean, for me, it's a bit immersion breaking in DS3 when, without any explanation, there's Andre the Blacksmith.
Yes!
Just there, like, hello,
Oh, remember me from the first game? Haha.
And that Darkroot Garden and Anne Orlando are just there, more or less fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the Firelink Shrine is not what Firelink Shrine was.
Oh, was it?
Again, a lot of it, I do hate to be a harsh judge, but a lot of it seems to be simply due to the fact that loads of people, Soulspear, that's very good, judge DS2 by a far harsher metric than they judge the rest of the series. Odd asked, wasn't the third game more or less before the time frame of DS1? No, it's after DS2! That's what doesn't make any sense. It's like thousands of years after this. A game where all of the figures and events from the first game have faded into legend over time. With imperfect memory. The way I describe it to people who aren't aware is DS2 and 3 feel like two very different sequels to the first game. In one of them, Dark Souls 1 happened thousands of years ago. The world has naturally evolved and progressed. Civilizations look different, characters look and sound different. And it feels like a different, or a piece set in a different place and time in the same universe. DS3 feels like Dark Souls 1 happened last Tuesday, and much of its narrative is kind of incoherent, fragmented, and intended to be used as a vehicle for fan service accordingly. Savage says people like stuff and hate change. They also dislike being called out for hating change. That's not the whole of it, but it played a part. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that for sure.
Is the red guy there again? No.
I guess for me, and it's a no. If you dispatch the red phantoms, usually they are like purged from that playthrough.
Okay, can you
for
let me know when
it's-
you see the lever, please?
Of course. You also want to kill the necromancers hiding in the alcoves to stop the skeletons from rezzing. But it's a really rough, kind of vulgar analogy, but I think the best way to explain it is, when I have a really good meal, right, I oftentimes think, man, I want some more of that. I want something else this person's made, or I want some more food like that. Maybe even I'd love somebody to prepare that kind of thing for me again. The Souls 1 purists, or similar arguments against, like, any form of incremental change, which, as Savage points out, unfortunately that kind of attitude's pretty common in the gaming space, is like saying, I love that meal so much, I don't want to eat anybody else's version of it, I don't want to eat it cooked again with the same ingredients, I want to puke it out and eat it again. The same exact helping.
Oh god, that sounds disgusting.
Right?
Spit it out and eat it again.
Oh, why?
Do they have to choose?
Maybe puke it out and then shit it out.
Yeah! Yeah!
At the same time?
Pot says, man, Souls 1 left me with a sour taste, to be fair. That, DS2 and 3, no objections. That's fine. Souls 1 is a little clunky compared to the other two, especially compared to 3. I highly recommend you don't check out the original PS3 version of Demon Souls then, because, it's a beautiful game, it's a brilliant game, and I hold the original still holds up well enough, but, it feels very stiff and awkward compared even to DS1.
I actually liked it.
Yeah, no, like I said, it holds up. Like, it's not bad. It's just noticeably kind of rougher.
No!
But,
Speaking of
how
noticeably rougher.
sour was the taste? Was it a family-sized sour taste in your mouth? Sorry.
Just gonna be over here eating my curry. Don't mind me.
Is it a family-sized curry?
No.
No, Sephi's not Nikocado.
Nikocado would
be fair, it is
12
like-
of them.
Almost a quart of soup, and... Yeah, this is all going down right now.
It's going crapwards. I don't know if you guys have seen, but apparently there's been some new leaks about Overwatch 2 that said that not only Overwatch 2 is not gonna be released this year, but not even the beta is gonna come out this year.
Well, I mean, it makes sense considering that those monsters who are producing it just fell into freefall earlier this year.
And considering also the WoW expansion is supposed to come out this year.
Savage says...
Isn't the 9.2 supposed to come out today or somewhere this week?
This week, yeah.
Savage says...
Tomorrow?
those mages have a minuscule chance to drop a staff you can't get anywhere else. That's true, and it's a staff that is exceptional for hexes. And Pot says, he doses his family-sized portion, cuts in small pieces.
I mean, look at it like this. I am my own fan.
Sadly eats curry while staring out the window.
What the fuck? Like, I shot once and it just went next to the necromancer. Didn't like hit it at all.
It went wide.
Why? I mean, wide. I'm gonna try one more time, and if we don't succeed, we're gonna leave it for the next stream because I'm getting a bit tired.
And go for the skeleton lords instead?
No.
Or... Okay.
No,
Gotcha.
just tired,
So
period.
It used to be great for Dark Fog, then they patched it and lost that particular niche. I think I remember seeing something about that, yeah. It's still really good for Dark Magic in general, though.
I still need to upload the Overanalysts episode. You sent me the picture, right?
I did, yes.
Okay, cool.
Do we actually know what we're gonna do with the next episode?
Do you guys have any topic that you would like to cover?
Well, I think we're gonna have to take a bye week because of Elden Ring.
Oh,
Well, I
true.
was thinking maybe, not recorded on a Friday.
Right.
And then maybe give our initial thoughts on Elden Ring?
We could do that.
Oh yeah.
And the other idea, maybe like, so we can have 2 weeks planned in advance, would be that follow-up Star Citizen episode we were tossing around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if Pop is willing to join us as a victim who paid 0 to play but overpaid.
I was gonna say as a victim.
We don't have guests, we just have victims.
Like, can you show us on this doll where
It says-
Robert inappropriately touched you?
Like, goes straight for the wallet.
Yeah.
It says, salty.
Oh, come on, Pot, you know I'm fucking right.
Of course I had
You
to run
tried your
straight into
best to give
Necromancer.
the game a chance, but you did not.
Which just affirms that you're normal, Pot. Nobody likes Star Citizen.
Alright.
I'm sure even the people who have invested tens of thousands of dollars into Star Citizen don't like it. They just don't want to face the reality of the sunk costs fallacy and admit that it's not that great.
I mean, just
Alright,
say
but
that you hate it.
but man,
But can you say that game has $400 million sunk into its development?
Pot, the idea behind Immortal Unchained was good. A sci-fi, ranged combat-centered Souls-like set in a world that was at least originally intended to be loosely inspired by the Ragnarok saga. What we got was a steaming load of shit so bad it was pulled from one storefront thanks to a quote-unquote licensing issue, and which should really be pulled from all of them. Savage says you run past the first necromancer.
no,
Thanks.
I was killing it, but I did not kill the skeletons. I think that Necromancer just raised them up
Yes.
after you kill them, but they don't like
Then
the
you have
skeletons don't disappear.
You have to hide in one of the niches and wait for the chariot to take them out.
They don't. It doesn't take them out. It just drops them on the floor and takes 20% health.
It should take way more than that, but...
I didn't notice really.
Gotcha.
But yeah, this is gonna be it for tonight. We're gonna return for more Dark Souls 2 on Thursday at the same time. And tomorrow you can join Brady with...
That's
with-
right. I'm going to be playing more Hunt Down, which I may or may not stream some of in a couple hours, because I'm just
Oh,
getting a little
okay.
antsy to play something.
That's really nice.
Um,
Okay. If you
It's
want
gonna
to
be a
join
good
Brady,
time. And
you can...
frustrating.
If you want to join Brady, you can join him here.
Let's see what clip we get.
It's always a nice gamble. Okay, that's...
Just hanging out at one of the lamps in Bloodborne. Alright.
Yeah,
Oh wow,
that's an
that must be an
amazing
old
clip.
one.
Yeah. And also...
And Potato.
Potato.
Oh god.
Let's see how he
It's
dies.
gonna be one where I fall into the
Wait,
fucking
what?
water with the Hydras, 100%.
Irithel Dungeon. With a
Okay.
badass looking armor set.
Oh yeah.
It's that
So
Lothric
apparently, both of them are just us chilling at the spawn points.
Pretty much, yes.
The voice change.
And now let's go say hi to Sergeant Keys, who's playing Sea of Thieves, because everybody was shocked. Alright, wait, it's like this.
Playing
Slash
Sea
raid.
of Keys.
Yes. Okay.
I approve.
Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you on Thursday. Bye!
Take care now. Bye bye.
Bye.